Hey, and look at this. Fans are already pumped up. This venue. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. We take a look at the Magic. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific.
When I look at Orlando, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long. And, guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Jackson is out there with Jalen Suggs. And for the Mavericks, they've got Hardy. Doc is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Irving. And it's Lively in at the 5. And as far as the defensive goal of elevating the collective effort, MP and his group have had some time to evaluate how that process has evolved.
And with MP taking the lead on defense, the team has followed suit, and so have the wins. They're contesting, they're protecting the perimeter, and the results are impressive.
Banchero, that's good. Here in this stage of the season, Greg, what can struggling teams do to better themselves?
You mean besides make a big trade move? I mean, I think about lineups and schemes. You have to look at what you can control and really establish your identity.
Here is Doc against Charlotte. He was really on his game.
And good contest right there from Banchero, using that size as a distraction on defense.
Here's Suggs. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Hardy. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
Yeah, they're still looking for some cohesion offensively.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Well, a sharp start for them. 3 of 4 from the field.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. The Magic have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Well, back in 2022, the #1 overall pick was Paolo Banchero. What do you think of his game?
You have to love his game, Kevin. I mean, handles the ball as a big guy at 6'10", makes plays for other people, scores, gets to the free throw line. All-star game in his second year. And on that team, he has really, really looked to defend. This guy's future is bright.
And their coach is another guy from the Seattle area, right, who has come on the NBA and starred.
There have been quite a few of them.
Here are the Magic now, following the three-point basket by Dallas. Banchero looking around. The shake. Pass to Suggs for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shots you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
Now here's Jackson. What a tremendous game he played against Cleveland. Pass to Banchero. Banchero draws the double. Wagner from long range. The Magic again can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here. Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Here's Wagner. He had that big outing in that Cavaliers game as well. To the paint. Here's Kasparov. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to talk to his guys. Floyd's checked in for Orlando. Pass to Lively. And here's Hardy. This one for three. And finished off by Lively.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Banchero kicks to Jackson. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Floyd. 6 to shoot. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Doc. The Mavericks trail. Pass to Hardy. Here is Doc. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Jackson comes over with the double. Lively, no one around him. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Lively's got his second basket of the night.
I like the selfless approach from Kyrie tonight, doing whatever he can to help his team.
Poked away. Kasparov. He's guarded by Anunoby. Jackson from long range gets the three-pointer to fall.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Doc can't get it to go.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
There's the triple. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Irving passes to Doc. Inside. And it's blocked.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Here's Floyd. He's guarded by Anunoby. Pass to Jackson. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Well, Coach Van Gundy, you spent a number of seasons with the Orlando Magic franchise. And looking back at that time, what stands out?
Well, Kevin, what stands out for most coaches in jobs, we actually won a lot there, and the winning stands out. I coached a great group of players, inherited not only talent, but guys of high character. It was winning, and it was fun.
We did a lot of winning down there.
We did.
And Orlando making a change here. Okongwu's checked in. Jackson has the open look. A three-pointer off the mark.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Prosper. Here is House. Here's Doc. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The Magic shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And how about as...
Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Jalen Suggs comes in for Norman Powell. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Wagner. Here's Floyd. Back to Wagner. Buries it from three-point range.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense, coaches notice that extra effort.
On the court for Orlando, we've got Floyd. Jalen Suggs is out there with Wagner. Then there's Howard. Irving. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Suggs with the ball. He has 6. Pass to Floyd. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Davis, the pass to Doc. Now here's Irving. A floater, and it's good on the way in. 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
And yet another circus shot from Kyrie. Not many of the shot-making ability of Irving.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Doc in the last outing against the Hornets put on a show. He finished with 57 points, and that was a season high for him in scoring. It was a night to remember. A mind-blowing effort, one that's going to be hard to repeat, but it's hard to bet against him. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
And he makes that one. And now a 4-point Magic lead.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
Irving passes to Doc. To the middle. Wants to get it to Lively and does.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Yeah, he's picking it up here in the second quarter after a slow start.
Franz Wagner, as we know, Stan, came into the league with a splash and hasn't really slowed up since.
Now, Kevin, I think he's surprised a lot of people. He has never played like a young guy. He's always played with the maturity of a veteran guy, and he just keeps getting more and more responsibility. He's handled it well, and then he could become a perennial all-star.
I like that assessment. Mavericks trailed by 4 on the wing. Davis. In low. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. The Magic have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. There's 1:17 left to play here in the half. 6 on the shot clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. That doesn't go either for Wagner.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. Anunoby, he's checked in for Dallas. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Magic.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Here is Doc after the basket by Franz Wagner. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And up the court come the Magic on the break. And the call will be against Derek Lively. That is his first foul of the game. Dallas on defense, trailing by 4. Here's Suggs. The Mavericks pull it in. Lively's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, big-time height advantage there, and then he does not mess around. Good recognition to take it right at him.
Now, Wagner. He's got 7 over Davis. And that one's good, Wagner. Wagner's got 9 points.
Oh, check out the handles. They're nasty. Spin move. Had his man grabbing for air.
And so it's Franz Wagner making highlights for the Orlando Magic. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime?
Looking at Dallas, they haven't played up to their standards. Last year, they were an elite team. They need to find that mojo.
And turning back now to talk about the Orlando Magic. What a close game this has been.
Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good job.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Without question, Franz Wagner displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer. For him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Doc is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Derek Lively. Then there's Hardy. And it's Irving at the point guard. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think, number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things cared for over and over and over again. And then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck. Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Jackson kicks to Suggs. The tray buries the long-range jumper. Suggs has got 7 now in this quarter.
And really good habits paying off for Suggs. He's finding shots and drumming up points for his squad.
That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Doc. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Suggs. No good on the 3. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Down low, stolen by Jackson. And here comes Jackson, leading the fast break. Cuts off the pass. Only one man back on D. And he lobs it up toward the rim. I believe the pass to Anunoby. Dallas moving the ball around. And here's Hardy. He has 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's up a 3. Rebound by the Magic.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. And that combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. Doc? Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Kicks it out to Wagner. And the 3 ball is good. Wagner's got the lead up to 14 now for the Magic.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession. Now, he hasn't been great this quarter, but coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's Doc, and he jams it with authority.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Mavericks trail by 12. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024. Paolo Banchero.
And, Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
2 on the clock. Irving from long range. Orlando grabs the miss. Suggs has got 4 rebounds in this game. Banchero outside. Here's the floater. He lays it in. Banchero's got 4 this quarter.
And how about the footwork and body positioning of Banchero makes him so tough to guard down low.
Doc the pass to Lively. Here is Doc. 8 points for him. The shot, no good.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
There's Jackson with the 3. It's rebounded by Doc. Doc's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the inside. And finished off by Lively.
Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he could use a little help.
And so here's Orlando. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Inside. Here's Banchero. Can't connect from short range.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Throws it up high and finished off by Lively. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 10 rebounds. Magic leading by 10. Over to the wing. Irving against Suggs. Banchero passes to Suggs. No good on that one. Nice defense from Doc. And so Anunoby will bring it up for Dallas. On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Suggs. Doc can't get it to go. The Magic have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Pass to Banchero. Nice D from Doc. Mavericks trail by 10. Anunoby outside. And there's a minute 45 left here in the third quarter. Here's Irving. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Orlando's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Yep, it counts. 6 points for him.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
So for the Magic, Okongwu's checked in for Jackson. Floyd comes in for Wagner. And it's Howard in for Jalen Suggs. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter of the game. House the pass to Doc. And it's a foul called on Doc. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And the Magic making a change here. Champagne's checked in. There's the pick. Ball's knocked loose. And here's the fast break. Here's Doc. And it's blocked. .43 seconds left in the third quarter. Howard wide open. Okongwu, the pass to Ford. Magic moving the ball around. To the middle. And Okongwu slams it in.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
Both free throws good from Doc.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Now, here's Wagner. 12 points for him. From downtown, Okongwu kicks to Howard. Sinks the triple. Howard's got 11 points.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And so it's Orlando, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic.
Yeah, something. We got to go get it all back in 2 minutes. We got to work the game. 3 stops.
With complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. So on the floor for Orlando, we've got Okongwu, Banchero out there with Jackson. Then there's Ford. Bucket is good.
Almost effortless looking. Kyrie's motion inside is so well practiced.
Banchero with the ball. To the paint, here's Kasparov. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And the basket by Jackson. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up blocked shots.
And also the hustle showing through with all those steals and not giving much breathing room for the offense to operate. He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Floyd off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
Outside Jackson. The shot. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gafford's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Doc. Pass to Hardy. The 3-ball. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, it looks like he hit the reset button at halftime. Not sure if it was a mechanical issue, but he's looked much more confident offensively.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Anunoby, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. The Magic also changing it up. Wagner's checked in for Floyd, and it's Suggs in for Okongwu. Suggs again serving. Rebounded by Hardy. Mavericks trail by 21. So Stan, I've been wondering about these different approaches. The development system for youth basketball is vastly different in the U.S. than in Europe. Which do you think is best?
Well, I think in terms of developing skills, Kevin, we've seen it. The European players of all sizes have very well-rounded games skill-wise. They do a lot of work on a daily basis developing those skills, whereas in the U.S., our young guys play a lot of games in the AAU system. Skill development not as strong, but they do learn to compete on an everyday basis.
Both free throws good from Suggs. The Mavericks shooting 32% in the fourth, perhaps looking a bit tired. Here's Doc. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's good from Doc. 1:57 left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Suggs. Back to Wagner. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Magic lead by 20.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Orlando.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year. And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Jalen Suggs.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Here's Doc, and he lays it straight in. Doc's got 11 in the second half.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Banchero a screen on Hawkins. And there's Banchero on the assist by Howard.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Yeah, easy call.
That free throw good from Doc. So both teams changing it up here. And both free throws good from Doc. Here's Champagnie. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Bernard. Pass to Floyd. Clock at 6. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Bernard. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A resounding victory.
pin up, tomorrow's a new day. Rest, recuperate, get ready for tomorrow. You ready to give these fans what they paid for?